All right, so here we go. Game number 5 getting underway, and Twitter pointed this out to me. Do you see Wheat's clan tag? Trying to get into the heads of the Optic boys.
Yeah, last time Wheats played against Optic Gaming Online, he had that in his clan tag, and he won. So that was the reasoning behind that. I actually asked him that when I went to the booth, because I saw him putting in his clan tag. I was like, oh, what are you doing? What's the game plan here? He was like, oh, mind games.
Neslo getting shots, and Karma will be able to clean it up, but he is going to fall. That means it's a 2-on-2. Formal going to be dropped, swarmed by the Rise members. So Crim, last man standing, 1-on-2, but we have seen Crim6 do this in the past. Can he pull it off here in our first round in Game 5?
Bomb will be going down at B, so Crim6 may be able to pick up an easy kill here on Chino if he checks that left-hand side corner. He is going to check it and says, thank you very much. Easy kill now, 1 versus 1 against Wheats. Wheats at mid-steps, though, picks up the kill, and Rise go 1-0 up.
Nice start here from Rise. You saw Neslo kind of opening things up, just bursting through, picking up 2 kills at the start, and Wheats, after getting the plant, able to finish off Crim. So, not only does the first round go to Rise, but it's the first attacking round. Pressure on Optic to answer back. Scump's going to be my player to watch without a doubt. He has been dominant so far in this series, even without the wins. He's still putting up always over a 1.0. Ben, I know you've been tracking his stats. How do you fare in that first search and destroy?
I mean, the first S&D was a 2.20 KD from Scump. So, yeah, pretty dominant. Pretty dumb.
There's an example. Not a bullet missed there in his first engagement. He's going to get tagged up a bit, waiting for some support. And his opponent getting pretty aggressive. Scump getting the kill there on Theory after Karma is traded out. And now it's going to be a 2-on-1 and make it a 1-on-1. Neslo gets one, but Scump will shut him down. A 3-kill round for Scump as they tie it up.
That was a big round as well. I think Optic Gaming didn't want to give away too much momentum. You know, they've already lost 2 maps in a row. Going down 2-0 in Search and Destroy Detroit would it'd be crazy. As Scump 3-1 as he clutches that 1 versus 1.
1-1, the crowd getting behind Optic once again as they're looking to take their defensive round. We're staying on board with Scump. He just got 3. How many more can he drop here? And we'll take a look at the mini-map. Off the break, Bomb going to be making its way up towards the garage. I can definitely see a B push coming through. Scump on the opposite side of the map is going to have to rotate over once this is spotted.
So far, though, no one really getting any intel, and you can see the 3 Optic players over at A now starting to rotate across. Formal, the 1 player at B, he's going to be shut down by Chino and his bow. Now, the big question for Scumpy is, does he go for a kind of big, wide flank, or does he just rotate back towards his teammates? Scump still currently mid-map. Crim6, though, sees Theory on the bomb side.
So many shots into his arm, and Theory survives. Crim, last man standing, as all that was happening, his teammates were cleaned up. So Crim, in a terrible position once again. Another great attack from Rise.
Yeah, Crim just needs to try and pick up a couple of kills if he can, but he's not even going to be able to do that.
Ben, who opened it up for Rise that round?
That was Chino. Chino with his bow picked up Formal, who was over at that B-bomb site, and he was left by himself. He was isolated, which was the key problem because Optic were kind of playing the time at A-bomb site just to see if Rise were going for a delay push, which is the right play. Nothing wrong with that. It's just Rise was so dominant. Once they got that first blood, they pushed straight into school, managed to pick up the second kill, and then Crim6 left in a 1v4. You saw him putting some shots down on Theory, but just couldn't connect.
Donut cam on Karma. It's only 3 rounds in. Anything could change here. And you see the double nades going out. Those were connecting for him on Solar. Nothing to be found on the main street. We're going to take a look over at Crim6. Your bomb carrier didn't spot the player inside. Instead, he's going to rotate over to B, as it looks like that is going to be pressured. Crim spotting players mid-street, and Formal starting to get his push ready into the school.
Key play to watch really is going to be Karma throughout this Game 5 S&D. Currently at 0-3. Just had a little bit of a slow start to this one. Needs to step up, though, for his squad. Crim, meanwhile, pushing in towards that site.
And Wheats just around the corner. Wheats.
No, he didn't.
He's busy, and Wheats is going to push in, gets the kill on Crim, but the bomb is planted, and all 4 members are going to fall. Neslo jumping in and getting the defuse. Rise looking so strong to open up this Game 5.
And Chino is a huge part of that as well. Currently at 6-2, a 5 streak. Not only is he, on a 5 streak, like I said, but he's also getting first bloods too for his team, which is crucial and one of the big reasons Rise is currently in the league.
Chino definitely going to be our player to watch now on the attack. Rise trying to pull away. Do not want to let Optic back in this game. They saw what happened on Solar, and we'll see. Sniper once again in the hands of Theory. Chino making his way over to A.
And it's funny seeing the way that the game changes without overkill, because normally, you have every single player watching the cross, counting the cross. Theory's still going to be using that sniper rifle to do that, and that's valuable intel, which Optic Gaming aren't getting when they're on the attacking side. They're playing that blind because they don't have anyone running a sniper on Detroit.
Here comes the charge. Karma is ready. He backs up and gets some help. Krim and Formal picking up your first 2 kills, and their shots continuing to be going down. Now, Chino is out of the action. Wheats still up, though, and he just spots Krim's head, unable to connect. Theory, under some pressure, is going to rotate over and hits his snipe on Scump.
Wheats could actually be in a position to make this a 2v2.
Uh-oh.
Krim,
he's so quick, but he goes out Main Street. Missed opportunity here for Rise.
Now Theory's going to be left to go for a quick scope, not going to be able to connect. Formal cleans up Theory, leaves Wheats by himself. 1v3, he falls, and Optic Gaming get a much-needed round win under the belt.
That got scary. You almost lost Krim. You almost lost Formal.
That was the key. If they'd have picked up Krim and forced a 2v2, that round would have been completely different, because then you can see them, jump over towards Pit, force an engagement, force a trade in school, but not winning that gunfight changed everything.
I have to give props to Krim for his movement there. Also, just the confidence to challenge at the very end. I'm going to open things up here with Chino off the break. Where's he going to go? He's got the 2 frag nades, going to launch those up and over. So if the A pressure is coming from Optic, those are going to land in the perfect position. Unfortunately for him, though, this bomb rotating through the garage, and they're definitely taking their time. Keep your eyes out on Karma, watching the flank. And again,
he's watching the flank without a sniper rifle, so he's tried to call out how many plays from Rise Cross, but without that Morse thermal, it's very, very tough to do. So Optic, although they're going for that B push, they don't really know how many plays to expect when they go in there, so that's going to make their life just a little bit more troublesome.
Karma just made the call.
Yeah, he basically just said, all right, let's wrap back towards A, see if we can try and get a pick over here.
And bomb jumps out. Wheats is going to be tagged up. Krim gets one. More action going down, and there is the push. Bomb being planted. Chino executed all up to 3. Last man standing, and he is going to beat Chino. Excuse me, he's going to beat Scump there in that one-on-one. So now it's going to be a 1-on-2 and not going to happen. Optic Gaming tying things up. It was 3-1, and this is Rise's nightmare, all tied up. Optic with the momentum.
I mean, Karma got his first kill that round. He actually managed to pick up 2
first
overall.
2 kills.
But that first kill that he got was massive. It was a big win over towards Greenside, and that enabled that bomb to be planted for his squad. So he's finally coming to life here in Game 5. Map tied up 3 rounds apiece. Rise on the attacking side. And curious to see if Theory's going to keep that sniper out now. Now, Theory's actually dropped back towards an ASM-1.
Yeah, it's all knives there for secondaries. And we're going to see Theory making the move with the bomb. He's got his support once again. Optic stacking A Street.
And Theory actually just sends out a stun grenade. That one didn't connect, so Theory.
I'm pretty sure he spotted one player.
He saw him mid-map. He definitely saw him, because that's why he threw out that stun. I think it was Trophy System, which actually took care of that. But Rise going to do pretty much what Optic did, which is that rotation back over towards, and Krim's going to get stunned. They need to try and flood him, but Krim picks up 1. Neslo able to trade it. That should have gone very differently. Rise should not be losing a player in those situations.
And down goes Chino, so what could have been a 4-on-3 is now a 2-on-3. As you're going to see Neslo and Wheats left alive. Wheats challenging everything, is going to spot Scump, not in time, sees his second player, and wisely dips out. That was Formal around the corner. And
Neslo's expecting someone to be flanking from Optic, but they're playing this one so passively. They know that this is a big round, and they don't need to be too overzealous here. And Neslo's been forced to try and make a play of his own. He's mid-street. Scump picks him up. That leaves a 1v3. That's just not going to happen. Optic Gaming back into the lead.
Holding strong, Ben. Holding strong.
It got a little bit scary in this Game 5 for them, for sure. Rise kind of giving away a couple of free rounds now.
And you saw Neslo. He had the right idea, but he was heard. He was just simply out of mute.
Yep.
His boost forward. Enemy turns around, takes him down, and then Wheats just stuck in a very difficult position. So now with Optic on the attack, this is a must-win round for Rise Nation. You cannot let 4 straight rounds go in Optic's favor. You got Karma sitting up, looking through school. He's going to spot Theory. No other action, though, so they know A is going to be full. Krim takes on another challenger, and how many times has Krim been challenged and still managed to win after getting first bullets into him? It looks like more action going down up top. It's going to be Scump hiding, waiting for pressure through the garage, and great patience being shown by both squads.
Krim's just that type of player. You put him in a Game 5, that's what he loves. He excels in that kind of situation. No surprise really to see him at 8-5, top of the team for Optic Gaming. And now 3 versus 3 in round number 8. OG up 4-3, 50 seconds left though. Crim trying to check as many calls as he can. He's going to be spotting Theory.
Uh-oh.
Picks up Theory as well. Wheats mid-map, looking to see if he can pick up this trade.
This is a big kill here. If Wheats can get it, they'll know bomb is down. Unfortunately, Wheats pre-firing in all the wrong places. Formal's in the window. Crim looking for the last kill. It's Chino left alive. And Chino, 1-on-3, is playing against the clock. Optic feels the pressure, is going to get this bomb down.
It's smart play from Crim. Recognizes that now, forces Chino to make a play towards him. And Chino in this 1v3, not even going to be able to pick up a kill. OG now 5-3 in the lead here in this game 5. And really, again, it's very similar. It's very, very similar to a round we saw earlier on where, you know, Rise tried to make a trade and just weren't able to do it. You know, if Wheats had picked up that kill, I don't know what he was thinking, pre-firing in bottom mid. Just not the smart play to do in that situation. Gave away his position and immediately he died.
The Let's Go Optic chant has started here in California. Can they close it out? It was 3-1 at a point for Rise Nation. Since then, it has been Optic dominance. Crim 6 helping start things off with some powerful first bloods, and the grenades are going out. Scump and Formal charging down, meeting the aggression with aggression of their own. Last man standing. It's all up to Neslo.
This would be a massive 1v4. Picks up the first,
And
can't even find the second. That's game. Got a little bit scary though for Optic Gaming being 2-0 up in the series. Rise winning 2 respawns back-to-back, goes all the way to the game 5. But that Optic Gaming able to close out with a big, big help from Crim. A 10-5 performance from him.
The Crimbot taking over, and that is going to do it for our first match of the day. Powerful stuff here, and game number 5 from Optic Gaming.